Listen, I'm starting to feel like Chelsea's season may as well be wrapped up right now, right here. Because tonight, in about 2.5 hours, we unfortunately have to go again against PSG in the Champions League second leg. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not over the first leg yet, and I'm still angry. And I've still got a lot of questions from Liam Rosenior why he decided to play the team that he decided to play last week. But if you're new, subscribe, smash the like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, all of that section. But I don't even know where to begin, because you go from absolutely high-flying start of the week, Reece James, new contract, 2032, 6-year deal, captain of the club, signs the deal. And then within 24 hours, in fact, less than 24 hours, it comes out that he's got a bad injury, and it's a hamstring injury, another muscular injury that could keep him out for weeks. They're talking weeks, potentially months on the sidelines. And I'm going to be honest, because that, for me, feels a bit like it's a problem that Liam Rosenior could have avoided. I think you can avoid those sort of situations by not playing Reece James 4 games on the bounce for 90 minutes when you don't need to do so. You don't need to. And this is where we have to credit Maresca. Now, I wasn't his biggest fan for spells of his time at Chelsea. Some of the things that he did I thought were brilliant. Club World Cup. Obviously, the Conference League, we were bound to win that anyway, so I'm not even going to praise him for that. But you cannot play Reece James, especially in that game when, to be fair, the game was gone anyway, 5-2. And even against Newcastle, you played him in midfield again. You can't play Reece James that much and then expect him to be able to come out of it with unscathed, with no injuries. I'm surprised this hasn't happened before. But now we go into this one because there is no Malo Gusto as well in tonight's game, apparently due to illness. Now we go into this game without Reece James, without Malo Gusto. Does Liam Rosenior have the cojones or the tactical mentality? Let's just actually start with the basics. Has he got the tactical mentality to play a right back at right back? Or is he going to try and shoehorn Moises Caicedo, Trevoh Chalobah, I don't know, someone else, maybe even put Joao Heto over that side? Is he going to be stupid enough to do that? Or does he actually just put Josh Acheampong, who for me personally, I think I had him in my lineup anyway. This is a game where I don't think we can... Look, I mean, if we're being really, 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 really optimistic, we can potentially get a couple of goals in this game. That isn't my worry. We bopped Barcelona off the pitch. That is not my... I'm not concerned about the goals. I think we can score 1 or 2 goals tonight. But the realization is we need 4 goals. 4 goals. In fact, can someone tell me the last time in a European competition we went on to score, and apart from the Barcelona game, that was 3, but 4, 5, 6-0? Because I can't remember. Now, we need to make sure that we score goals and we don't concede tonight. And I'll be honest, I don't have the faith in the lineup that Liam Rosenior is going to put out. I don't have the confidence in Sanchez, who was dropped. And I don't mean that because I don't think he's able to do what he needs to do. But when you're dropping a goalkeeper for a goalkeeper that clearly isn't good enough over you, that's going to play with your confidence. That's going to make you second guess everything you've just been building up to. I've said on here many times before, for me, Robert Sanchez has been one of our better players this season. Now you've undone everything that was working under Maresca. You know, his confidence, his shot stopping was better. His playing out from the back with his feet was better. Now you're asking him to do it when you're 5-2 down in a tie where actually, if you used your brain and you're the manager, you're the coach of this team, and you went back to Stamford Bridge tonight with a 3-2, even a 4-2, even at 4-2, there's a glimmer of hope. 5-2. Listen, if I see these boys before kickoff respecting the ball, now they're telling us they're going to not do the huddle. They're not going to do the huddle tonight. They're not doing no team huddles. But if I see a team huddle and we get smoked 3-0, 4-0, 2-1, 2-0, 7-1, whatever the result is, even if we win actually, if I see a team huddle, I'm going to go absolutely crazy. Because now we're the mocking boys. Now you got people on TalkSport, you got the darts players doing it, you got them idiots on DR Sports doing, you got all these people mocking the football club. Press conferences, they're talking about huddles, not about the performance, not about what you need to change tactically. They're talking about gimmicky, stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about stuff we don't even need to be talking about. For my predicted lineup, now this is my predicted lineup that I would go with. Now I'm going with Robert Sanchez. He has to start. Now apparently Jurgensen has a groin injury. He can't play anyway. So for me, it has to be Robert Sanchez in goal. Let's hope he can get back that confidence, because his confidence would have been knocked for the fact that Jurgensen started in the first leg, which was a stupid decision by Liam Rosenior. I've gone with Josh Acheampong, Mamadou Sarr, Trevoh Chalobah, and Malo Gusto on the left back side. Now I'm hoping Liam Rosenior is not stupid and does what Pep does. He's got the arrogance of Pep. I think he thinks he needs to think like Pep. I think he's going to try and put Chalobah right back, or he's going to put Caicedo right back. Just play Josh. Just put Josh Acheampong, the right back. You know, the right back, the guy that plays right back, put him at the right back position. Let's not try and tinker and all the rest. Let's just put the players that need to play in those positions. Cucurella left side, left back. Let's keep him there. Now, for me, there's a bit of a question mark about Cucurella. Does he even need to start this game? But if there is an opportunity for us to get something out of it, I'm just thinking about Desiree Doué, Kvaratskhelia on the other side, maybe Dembele, I don't know if he's fit or injured or whatever, but whoever's in that front three, it's going to be a tiring night for our fullbacks, regardless of who's there. It doesn't even matter who's there. Now, Caicedo, Santos in the 2 in the midfield. I've gone with Enzo Fernandez in that 10 role, Pedro Neto on the left, Cole Palmer on the right of the attack with João Pedro down the middle. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have zero faith in the team. And it's not because of the team's fault that I have no faith. It's because of the manager. Because I generally think the lineup I'm giving you guys on this channel right now is not the lineup we'll see tonight. I think we might see Romeo Lavia. I generally think we might see Trevoh Chalobah play right back. I think Garnacho might play this game. These are the worries that I have as a Chelsea fan. These are the worries. And I'll be honest, if we don't win tonight, it's not because we shouldn't have won or we couldn't have won, but the pressure that this adds to the nonsense that's going on at the moment around this football club with these owners and this manager. Because all this head coach stuff, he's the manager. He manages the team, right? So all of that stuff that's going on, no one's expecting us to win tonight, but it will add pressure to Liam Rosenior. And if he doesn't get that result on Saturday against Everton as well, the pressure is cooking. Let it be known, the pressure is cooking for this manager. Some Chelsea fans want to give him further time, all the rest of it, that's great. But I'll be honest, you got to get the substitutions right this time as well, not like last week. If Esteval's on the bench and it's 2-0 to us and we might be getting something out of the game, you got to bring Esteval in. You got to bring him in. Don't bring him in the 80th minute. If it's 2-0 at half-time or after half-time and we get into that 60th minute mark, tell him to stop warming up and get him on the pitch. All this nonsense, 80-minute substitutions, 84 minutes, it's pointless. You may as well keep him on the bench for Everton. Something has to change at this football club. Has to change at this football club. Has to change. And I don't see it happening tonight. It may not happen against Everton. But unless we keep banging the drum and we keep saying BlueCo out, BlueCo out, forget tonight. Win, lose or draw, BlueCo out. Up the Chelsea. We'll be back tomorrow with another video.